should I say the Primrose Witch. Welcome back to my channel and hope you're all having a splendid week as always. Now as you can see from my attire and Mr. Ratty here, who is my dear friend, it is indeed Halloween and this is the last Halloween tutorial I will be giving you. As ever, I have a drink with me. This time though, I'm going a bit rogue. I'm having a goblet of wine. I've already had one drink, but I did have it with food, so I'm not drunk yet. Don't worry. And I've got a Halloween party tomorrow that I'm hosting in my home. Cannot wait. Many a beverage will be drunk tomorrow. For my last Halloween craft tutorial, it is actually a collaboration with another YouTuber, and that YouTuber is Claire's Crafty Corner. I'll link down her YouTube channel below. She's a very talented creator and has uploaded a few Halloween crafty videos as well, so please check those out. Yeah, I'll link her down below. So she has asked everyone to upload a Halloween craft tutorial or Instagram post on the 30th of October, and this is mine. So, oh, my spider's going a bit rogue. I wanted to create another spell book like I did last year. This one though, I went to town on it. I actually took a week off work to be able to do this. It took me 2 whole days to make. I know I'm incredibly sad, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out. So this is it here. I mean, you would have seen it at the start there. So this is my spell book. So it's actually a book from Harry Potter called Most Potent Potions by Phineas Bourne. They mention it in the books. So this is my take on that spell book basically. So we've got Skelegrow here, we've got Polygist Potion, Veritaserum, and some spell books, some scrolls and other potions and bits. The drawers do open as well, so there's a little surprise in there. And it is actually a book as well, so you can open it. I'm just going to open it real quick, even though there's loads of webbing. So you can open it. And you can actually write in it as well, so you can write all your spells. I am actually gifting this one, so I'm gifting this to my colleague Gary at work. His daughter really loved my last spell book, so I said, okay, I'm gonna make her one. So this is it. So she's gonna have this spell book. Yeah, like I said, took me 2 days to make, but I enjoyed every minute of it. Oh wow, yeah, I had a very good time making this. So yes, without further ado, if you want to make the same one and like to see how I actually made it, I will link all the materials down below that you will need. And let's get to it. Right, so the first thing you need for this craft is just any old notebook, preferably with a hard cover. So I just got mine from the range. I think it was £2. And luckily, because I want this spell book, I want someone to be able to actually write in it. So I'm not going to tea stain the pages this time, but I am just going to stain the inside of the book though, just to give it a more old feel. So I'm going to do that now. Right, so for this I'm just mixing a little bit of burnt umber and yellow ochre, just acrylic paint, so whatever you have, just so I've made this kind of beigey sandy colour. So I'm just going to paint the top. Also, don't worry if you get any on the book cover, because we're going to cover that anyway, so that's a reason why I'm doing this now. So there we go, that's all nicely dried. I did hurry it up with the old hairdryer there. Yeah, so now it's got that like old appearance on the pages. Lovely stuff. Okay, so then the next thing we need to do is we want to have the Apothecary shelves, and I'm going to make those using just regular cardboard. Make sure it's quite thick, thick card. Now I'm actually going to cut and glue this as it comes, as I make it. So I will link down below all the dimensions if you want to do it as I'm doing it. So what I'm going to do is, for the sides of the shelves, I want them to be a little bit thicker and a bit sturdier. So I've actually cut 2 pieces and then glue gunned them together just to make it a little bit thicker. So for these sides, I'm just going to get the old glue gun out and I'm going to glue these right now. Right, so those are all nicely glued on. Don't worry if you get a bit of glue either side, because we're going to be covering it anyway. I've just cut out a little piece for the top as well, so I'm just going to glue that now. I'm also just going to do a little ornate top, so that just looks like a nice dresser there. So I've just cut this out of card. Again, I'll put the dimensions, I'll link those down below so you can do the same one if you want to. It doesn't have to be very accurate, like I just did this by hand. It does look a little bit dodgy, but it doesn't matter because we're going to cover it anyway, so it's going to be fine. So I'm just going to stick that on with the glue gun, and I'm also just going to put in some shelves as well. Now I will say, so before you put the shelves in, you want to kind of gauge what you want on each shelf and how tall it should be. So I've got these potion bottles here. These are the largest ones I've got on this craft. So I'm just going to pop one in there and then just move the shelf accordingly, so that I know where to stick it. I think that looks quite good. So I've got a little bit of a gap there. So I'm just going to mark that on the book with a pencil just so that I know where to glue it. Okay, so I think I've finished my shelves here. You can do whatever you want. So I've just eyeballed a lot of this, and also I've been getting my little potion bowls and just seeing, like, kind of measuring the shelves from there and seeing if they can fit in. So yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can do the same as me, or have as many or as little shelves as you want. This next bit is going to get a little bit messy, so I've just put some cardboard down. So what you want to do now is you want to cover the whole thing with, I'm going to use kitchen roll and PVA glue. I've watered this down just a little bit so it's not so thick. Yeah, and we're just going to cover the entire book cover. So let's get to it. You don't have to be too neat with this, by the way. You can just slap it on. Okay, so this is what it looks like when the front cover is done. You only really need one layer, to be honest. I had to go over a few bits in here because it's a little bit fiddly. But don't worry about the clumps here or if there's gapping or anything like that. It just adds to the effect. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for this to dry just a smidge and then I can cover the back. Okay, so I've now covered whole of the front, the inside, and then the back, and then the inside of the back there. Lovely jubbly. Now you've got to wait until this is completely dry now. You can hurry it along with a hairdryer. Yeah, but I'd wait until it is completely dry before you start painting it. Okay, whilst I was waiting for this to dry, I actually made a couple of drawers here. These are just made out of a big old matchbox and I just cut it to size. So you can see I'm just going to pull one out here. Just cut it to size, put a back on it. I've glued the cover to the book. And then, yeah, and then this is just a little bit of cork from one of the bottles, one of the potion bottles, and I just glue gunned that on. So I've made two little drawers there. Lovely. Now we're going to start to paint it. So I'm just going to be using acrylic paints. I think I'm going to do the dresser, this brown colour, and then the rest of the book will be black. So let's get to it. So the dress is all nicely coated in the brown paint. I've just let it dry just for a little bit, and now I'm going to work on the black for the rest of the cover. I'm also going to paint the inside here, just this sheet here, because I don't really want it pink. And I'm just putting another sheet in between the pages so that it doesn't get paint on any of the other pages. Right, so I've completely painted everything, so the inside cover and then the back and inside there as well. Whoopsie. There we go. Now off camera, I've actually been experimenting a little just with the colour of this cabinet. So I don't know if you can see very clearly, but I've just gone over with a dry brush of black paint just to kind of give it a more old feel and spooky. And I've also got this paint here. So this is like an acrylic metallic frosty gold. So I'm just going to go, I've just been experimenting here, so I'm just going to go over that a little bit. And you can do this, I've been doing this with my finger, so you just go over like this and just like you're barely touching it really. So I'm going to carry on and do that. And I'll see you in a sec. Right, I've finished my painting now. I did go a bit OTT on it, spent far too long, but I'm quite pleased with the results. So I've actually put the gold metallic paint all the way across, all the way through the cover and inside, just using a sponge. So I was just kind of wiping and dabbing just to give that effect there. It just turned out quite nice, I think. Of course, I painted the drawers as well, and just painted the little knobs black. Now for the fun part, we need to fill all these gaps with lots of little potions and spells and things like that. I just want to show you a few things that I have made. So I've made up some rolled up paper. I just coffee stained some paper. So you just roll it around a paintbrush just like this. And then of course you glue that there. And then it makes a cute little roll of parchment. I've got some printouts, just some spell printouts. They're quite easy to find. You just type it in Google, printable spell books, and I've just printed those out really small. I've also made, with one of them, I've made this little gathering of notes here. So I've just glued a load of coffee dyed paper together and then slapped a spell on the front, so that will look quite nice inside, I think. I'm also going to make little spell books to go inside. So these again are printouts just from Google, and I've just stuck them onto cards. So I'm going to cut those out. Here's one I made earlier. So here's my little book there. So what I've done is I've just put 2 bits of card in between, because this one's going to show, so I think I might put that one there. I've just put a little bit of paper on the top there. You don't need to do that. I'm just really particular. I'm a perfectionist, so. Also want to show you the different types of potion bottles that you can get. These ones here were from the range. They're really cool, but they won't fit my cabinet, unfortunately, so I can't use those. But we've got these ones here. These are from, you can get these from the Works and the range. And then I've got the bigger size here. So I've just tied some twine around the middle, and then I have actually just stained the bottle a little bit with nail varnish, just black nail varnish. You don't need to do that. And then inside I've put some rice, because this is going to be, it's going to be called Skelligro. And on Harry Potter, this is what they used on Harry when he got hit in the arm by a bludger. I'm such a geek. So yeah, so this is going to be Skelligro. So I'm just going to put a little label on there. So I've got another one here that I've just filled with some nutritional yeast and put some twine around it. I had a little key, so I'm going to put a little key on there. And then I'm going to put a little label on that one. So I'm gonna get busy and sort all that out, and then I'll put it in a big pile here for you to see. Right, I've got all my bits that I need, all my potions, rolls of paper, books and spell pages. So now I'm going to get the glue gun out and stick it all on. Just want to show you what it looks like so far. I've just done the top layer there, so I've just glue gunned in these potions. I've also put a couple of these here just behind. Not that you can really see them, but I think it looks quite nice behind there. And then I filled these in with the books. These all glue gunned in as well. A couple of rolls of parchment. In this drawer here, I've got a little potion bottle and a roll of parchment. And then in this one, just some parchment in there. Lovely stuff. Right, I'm gonna carry on. Okay, so I'm finished. I got a little bit carried away off camera. This took a very long time to put together, but I'm really pleased with the results. So this is what it looks like with everything in its place. I've glue gunned everything down so it shouldn't come out or anything, shouldn't move. I've put a little title up there, Most Potent Potions by Phineas Bourne. So that is actually a book in the Harry Potter world, because you know I'm a geek. So yeah, you can do your own variation of another spell book or potion book from Harry Potter. Yeah, and just go to town on it, have fun, and yeah, lovely. Okay, hope you all enjoyed watching that, and if you do, as ever, if you do decide to make it yourself, please do send me a picture on my Instagram, link it down below, and I will upload that in another video for you. Let's take a sip. Now, Claire's Crafty Corner, who I'm doing the collaboration with, lots of other people are doing the collaboration as well. So I've linked the hashtag on my description, so if you just click on that, you can see everyone else's Halloween creation. So there's gonna be quite a few on there. So yeah, so please do check all those out if you can. So that's it now for Halloween and my autumn crafts, but I will be back again with the start of my Christmas crafts. Ooh! So yeah, stay tuned for that. As always, hope you're all having a good week and you all have a blinking lovely Halloween. Let me know in the comments what you're getting up to. I'm doing a little Halloween party today when this is being posted. Yeah, so I might take some footage of that as well and show you in a video. So yeah, whatever you're doing for Halloween, hope you have a jolly good time. And I shall see you again soon for my Christmas crafts. Okay, thank you. Bye.